again. We just had a couple of nights at Charleville. What do you think?
Pretty good.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was really good for riding around, but just one thing that needs improving. Maybe there needs to be less mosquitoes and flies.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was really good. I really enjoyed the campfire and the dances.
I bet you did. Now the flies are thick and the mozzies loved Harrison. That's what we learned, didn't we?
Yep.
He's covered in bites. The rest of us must have pretty ordinary blood. It was, I reckon it was a good little camp. I'd stay there again.
Yeah.
Good two-nighter. The kids had fun riding around on the pushies. It wasn't too busy. Like for a bush camp, it was nice. Had power, water, and it was $45 a night, so definitely worthwhile. We headed out to the Cosmos Centre again last night. How good was that, kids?
Really good.
Yeah. What was your favourite bit?
Saturn's rings.
Got to see Saturn's rings.
Saturn's rings.
Saturn's ring. Sammy was very excited once he finally found it. And you got to see Jupiter as well, and the colours of Jupiter and a couple of the moons. And Alpha Centauri, closest star. We learned that.
Yep.
3,000 light years away, I think it is.
4 light years.
4 light years, which is about
Trillion something.
4.3 trillion kilometres or something.
Yeah.
So you'd never get there. I don't know why you'd want to go, but yeah, you can't get there. So the space stuff was really cool. I reckon it was worth it. What was that worth?
95 for a family.
$95 for a family.
Alex was free.
We went at about 9 o'clock, but it was a bit late for the kiddos, but still worth it.
Definitely.
I didn't really get that tired.
Probably the later show was the best because
You get a nice clear sky.
pitch
I reckon one tip, they need to bring in like deck lounges. Save you looking up all the time. You can lie down like a therapy chair and just look at the stars. I reckon that'd be right. But no, Charleville was cool. I liked it. Good little stop.
We did the Bilbies.
The Bilbies were good. Little conservation there. We did our bid for conservation. Spent about $200.
The name of the Bilbies was Will is the baby one. Melinda is the mom one, and Becca got the dad one. I think they were like
Boris.
Big bustling Barry, I think.
Barry.
yeah, very.
Barry has got a good life. But it's all for conservation. It was pretty good. And then there's a few in Queensland, a few in Charleville, and a few in Western Australia.
Yeah.
And that's about it. The rest of them no longer exist.
So it was a really educational few days for the boys. They learned lots about space, Australian wildlife. It was good. Off to Longreach.
Yep, Longreach. We're going to punch out
500.
we have 500 k's today. Head to Longreach. We were going to do a free camp, but considering we checked the weather, it's about 37 or something like that, 38. So we're going to just nick into a caravan park just to get some power and water properly, and then head out to QANTAS Museum tomorrow.
Yes.
So hopefully we have a good drive and kids don't get too ready. You reckon they're going alright?
So far so good. They're very tired.
Tired kiddies after last night. Alright, off to Longreach. Alright, we have just left Ilfracombe. We chickened out. We were supposed to stay at Longreach, one of the dust bowls for the night, but it was going to be too hot, so we went into Ilfracombe Caravan Park. It was a bit steep, $45 for a bit of power and water really. They charged extra for the kids and there's not much there, so I don't know, I'd probably continue on to Longreach next time. Do you agree?
Yep.
We checked out the pub for a meal. We probably lucked out, to be honest, because there was a big tour bus that arrived and they weren't that friendly, to be honest. We ended up going back to the van, so
They were a bit
they were a bit flustered there. But I reckon one of the best bits to stop at was the artesian spa. We had a dip. I think it's only open 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock. Livs doesn't like it, too hot for her, but the kids had a ball, and there's nice little the fountain in the spa, so kids had fun. I'd stop there for that, and otherwise keep driving along Longreach. We've got something pretty cool happening today, so a bit excited, but it's coming up 20 minutes. See how we go. Alright. Alright, check it out. Guess where we are? QANTAS Museum, Longreach. I'm super excited today. Right in the middle of the outback. What are you doing, statue? Oh, he's a good statue. He's a good statue. What if the big wind comes? Out at Longreach Airport. Check this out. 747-200, Queen of the Skies. In the shed, permanently. How cool is that? Hopefully we can get to go inside and have a look. Such a cool plane for so long. I think they've all just about retired these days. They're looking for other different Boeing engines, and got the Australian Overseas Airline, the initial QANTAS plane. That is so cool. Check it out. This is the part of the QANTAS Museum, and they've got all the old replica stuff. Old engine block.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, the aeroplane's up the top. Come over here, Alex. Let's have a look at the boys. Are you flying? Can't see much, can you?
Can you move it? Yeah.
Whoa! You're up in the sky.
No, Samuel, it's not your turn. It's Harrison's turn.
Oh,
Oh, you're upside
no.
down.
Oh, upside down. Is it hard to steer? And another little plane goes past. Use the controls. You're not moving, buddy. Check out the Rolls Royce. Getting restored as we speak. Yep, they are definitely Barbies. Look at all the different QANTAS uniforms they've had.
Yeah. So these days, what do they wear?
I'll look at one of
I've seen a few on flights
these.
before.
I want to get one of
Yeah, that's really.
I reckon we're pretty much onto this one. Jeeps in here during the walk.
Now, Qantas started using these in 1971. This plane flew from 1979 up until 2002. When it then landed here on our runway, from there it was decommissioned. Now, Qantas gave these a lifespan 19,000 takeoffs and landings. This plane's landing here, it was only number 18,020, so it technically wasn't there yet, but it was still worn out as far as Qantas was concerned with it at the time. And most Qantas 747s, they were actually scrapped in the United States. They're worth about $5.5 million just in their spare parts and scrap metals. So very grateful, of course, they did decide to donate it. A lot of money. It is also an extra special plane though. It is the last Rolls-Royce powered 747-200 in the entire world. So very, very cool having it here. Now the size of the plane, so from the nose all the way down to the tail is 70 metres long. Wingtip to wingtip is 60 metres. The flight deck in front of me here is 3 stories high and the tail fin is 6 stories high. Now when the plane was first ever painted, the paint itself weighed 637 kilos. It's kind of like being a big now if you're on the front of the plane, you see a blanked off window, a little bit random. Inside, this is just a coat closet for the business class section of the flight. And then underneath, underneath the windows, those 2 probes on top of each other are your pitot tubes, speedos. So how those work, when the plane's flying along, air goes into the tube, pulls pressure, sends the data back to the cockpit, lets you know how fast they're going. Now there is 2 on both sides, which is just for safety reasons. So say one does clog up, maybe it freezes over, they've still got those backups, and they will also heat those up before you take off as well. It'll just help to reduce the risk of them actually freezing over during your flight too.
So this plane first started in 1953 and it used to go to pretty much all the Pacific stuff and Port Moresby, I think. They used to use it as a cargo plane as well. So very cool. The old girl's been retired for a long time, I reckon.
Alright, landed.
Thanks, pilot.
Get in.
Where are we off to, sir?
All systems struck. I'll tell you in a minute.
Thank you, Captain.